I was laying in bed, wondering if she'd change it all, if her hair was still red. Folks said our lives together sure's gonna be rough. Never did like Papa's homemade dress. Papa's banquet wasn't big enough. And I was standing on the side of the road, the rain falling on my shoes, heading off for the East Coast. Lord knows I paid some dues, getting through, tangled up in blue. She was married when we first met, soon to be divorced. Helped her out of a jam, I guess, but I used a little too much force. We drove that car as far as we could, abandoned it out west. Split up on the docks at night, both agreeing it was best. I turned around and looked at me as I was walking away. I heard her say over my shoulder, we'll meet again someday on the avenue, tangled up in blue. Had a job in the Great North Woods, working as a cook for a spell. I never did like it all that much. One day the axe just fell. I drifted down New Orleans, where I got lucky with a new employ, working for a while on a fishing boat right outside Delacroix. And all the while I was alone, the past was close behind. I'd seen a lot of women, but she never escaped my mind. That is true, tangled up in blue. She was working in a topless place when I stopped in for a beer. Just kept looking at the side of her face in the spotlight so clear. And later on when the crowd thinned out, I was just about to do the same. She's standing there at the back of my chair saying to me, don't I know your name? Well, I muttered something underneath my breath. She studied the lines in my face. I must admit I felt a little uneasy when she bent down, tied a lace up my shoe, tangled up in blue. She lit a burner on the stove, offered me a pipe. Thought she'd never say hello. She said, you look like the silent type. And then she opened up a book of poems, handed it to me, written by an Italian poet from the 13th century. And every one of those words rang true and glowed like burning coal, and thrown off from every page like was written in my soul. From me to you, tangled up in blue. Live with them on Montague Street, in the basement down the stairs. Music in the cafes at night and revolution in the air. When she started into dealing with slaves, something inside of them died. She had to sell everything she owned and froze up inside. And when the bottom fell out, I became withdrawn. I did the only thing I knew how to do, which was to keep on keeping on, like a bird that flew, tangled up in blue. So now I'm going back again. Got to get to her somehow. All the people we used to know, they're an illusion to me now. Some are mathematicians, some are carpenters' wives. Don't know how it all got started. I don't know what they do with their lives. But me, I'm still on the road, heading for another joint. We always did feel the same, we just started from a different point of view, tangled up in blue.